Hello, everybody. This is Jacob, and welcome to Excel with Jacob. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about macros and how you can assign them, and in this case, we're going to be assigning it to a button. If you are not sure how to add a button into Excel, I would highly recommend you to check out my description and click on the link that leads you to that video showing you how to add in a button. If you've already seen that video, then you're ready for the next step. How do we assign that button to actually do something? So let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. Okay, so step one is to click on the developer tab and we're going to insert a button. Once the button is inserted, we can go ahead and name the macro. And what we're going to be doing in this case is we want to say, hey, we got a big list of customer names and we want to automatically sort it from A to Z, just to make it more organized. So we're going to call this customer name A to Z. And then what we're going to do is record it. Once we click record, we are telling the macro what we want to do. So click record. Like I said, you go ahead, name the macro, click OK. So what we want to do is click on customer name and sort it A to Z. Then that's all we want to do in this case. So what you have to do is go over to the View tab, click on Macros, and stop recording. So all that's going to happen now is we will automatically be able to sort it A to Z by simply pressing the button. Okay, so I've changed up the order. As you can see, A is no longer at the top just to prove that this works. But we don't want to call it button 4. We want to rename it. So what you can do is click on edit text, and then you can delete it all and say sort customer name A to Z. Okay, so we're good to go. So now the button is in the spreadsheet and we are going to test it. So once we click this button, everything in the customer name is going to sort A to Z. So without further ado, let's go ahead and test it out. Notice how it switched it, it put it in alphabetical order. And if you can follow these steps, 1, you just successfully created a macro. 2, you just created a clickable button into Excel, and you can delete some meaningless tasks that you have to do all the time. And there's one final step. After you do all of this, because you used a macro, you have to save the spreadsheet as a macro-enabled spreadsheet. So if we were to do that, we want to click File, Save As, go ahead and select your location, and if you scroll down on the list, you will see Excel Macro Enabled Template. That is what you want to use, XLTM, and once you do that, you click Save, and anyone who accesses the spreadsheet from now on will be able to use the macros that you created. If you did enjoy this video and you found it helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more content. And if you have any suggestions for what you would like to see next, be sure to leave it in the comment section below.